Hi, I'm Tom D, live at the World Hydrogen Summit, and I've been joined by Matt Murdock of Raven. Thanks for joining me.
Well, thank you, Tom.
Start by telling me a little bit about Raven SR and what you do.
Yeah, Raven SR is an American corporation focused on converting waste into hydrogen and also synthetic fuels. So we have a non-combustion technology that can process multiple different kinds of feedstocks at the same time and produce really high quality syngas.
So what makes your company so important to the industry and decarbonisation?
You know, I think one of the things that really sets Raven apart is the fact that we can process the waste wet. We are truly non-combustion, so there's like no air, no oxygen in the process, which means our emissions are much lower. And we also are able to handle multiple different kinds of feedstock at the same time. So as I tell people, you know, we can process the banana peel and the plastic bottle at the same time, where a lot of technologies have to dry their waste, a lot of technologies need to sort it out, or quite honestly, we're finding such a heavy emphasis on electrolysis where people are saying, let's convert water into hydrogen, which is 3 times more electricity and uses a lot more water than we do. We use no water. So what a great way to actually, I love the renewable electricity on my side of the plant.
And you've listed a few of them there. There are clearly a lot of benefits, but what would you say are the big benefits?
Well, I think, you know, one of the big things is that when we look at the overall idea of climate and the overall idea of clean fuels, we need to look at the broader picture. So for example, Raven is actually cleaning up landfills, cleaning up waste, getting rid of these things and getting rid of short-lived, you know, pollutants and producing a clean fuel without the emissions. So we kind of work on the equation from both sides of the problem.
Absolutely, and we talk a lot about utilization in the industry. Where can these fuels be utilized?
Everywhere. Right? I mean, Raven's perspective is we can produce the diesels, we can produce the sustainable aviation fuel, we produce transportation grade hydrogen. So really, we can go into any community and immediately meet a market right there. We're focused on hubs, so we can actually be closer to the demand because we're non-combustion process. We can actually be closer to cities, right where the demand is, and decarbonize the chain even further.
Well, that's just what we want to hear. Where can we see this going in the next few years?
We're going to be doing some projects in Northern California, and then by the end of this year, and we're going to be we'll have 2 projects on the ground hopefully by the end of this year. And then in 2023, we're expecting to have about several projects in Europe and several more projects in North America.
Do you have any ideas, or can you say where these projects might be?
Yeah, certainly. So we just created Raven Iberia. So we'll probably be working in the Aragon region, east of Barcelona, United Kingdom, possibly London. We got a couple of projects lining up there. California. We have a project for sustainable aviation fuel developing in the Philippines. And so we actually are working through a large group of partners, and we have some amazing investors in our company that really open up the door to a lot of different regions.
So a lot of hydrogen hotbeds you're working in, and what projects are you currently working on? What's currently in the pipeline?
Yep, we have one project in Northern California, right north of San Francisco. It'll be working on a landfill, converting about 70 tons a day into about 5 tons of hydrogen. And then we have another system that'll probably go into Southern California, I think is the plan right now. And those 2 should be on the ground by the end of this year or the beginning of next. And then we're currently working on about 15 different other projects trying to developing them out.
Okay, we look forward to all of those coming online. Thanks for your time today, and I'll leave the last words with you. If you had a message for anyone here at the summit or at home, what would it be?
Yeah, big shout out. The summit's turned out to be really great. Tons of participants, a lot of great speakers. There's been some really good education. It's been a really great opportunity for Raven to kind of get its foot into Europe, and it's been really nice. People have shown a lot of hospitality, so we're looking forward to doing more work, and thanks to H2View for all you guys you do.
Absolutely, and thanks very much for your time today.
Yeah, thank you, Tom.
Thank you.